Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. It's 20 past 9. The results are in. I do not have COVID, which I'm really pleased about because although all my lateral flows were saying I didn't, so I was pretty convinced I didn't, but because I've been in contact with two people that have it, I thought the best thing to do, feeling poorly, was to get a test. I was really worried that if I did have it, excuse me, I would just totally ruin Kenzie's birthday weekend this weekend. It's his 16th. He's got people coming over. He's kind of having a bit of a party, which he hasn't been able to do for so long. And he's not the most social of people anyway, in that he doesn't invite people over very often or go to people's houses very often. So it's like a kind of a big thing for him to have his friends over. And I get to meet some of the friends I've not met yet. There's people that he talks about quite a lot from upper school, but because he's been in upper school the whole time through COVID, all these new friends I've never met. There are a few I do know, like Connor and Nathan and Louis, but the others are new, as in the last 2 years, and I've not met them. So I was meant to be doing the next bit of the Thames hike tomorrow, and whilst my head has finally stopped hurting and the heartbeat and blockage seems to have moved, came back briefly when I was brushing my teeth, but it seems to be, oh, excuse me, moving. My legs ache. Just standing to make a cup of tea, my legs were aching. And the hike tomorrow was meant to be 9 miles. So there's no way I would be able to do a 9-mile hike tomorrow. So even if I try and reduce it down to a short hike, that might mess up the rest of the hike planning, because there's not many parking spots, because there's an awful lot of it that's away from roads and through fields. Oh, excuse me. So the Thames path will probably not happen tomorrow, even at a reduced rate, if that makes sense. But I will be very ready tomorrow, as long as today I continue to feel okay or improve. I will want to probably improve my stamina a little bit and get some fresh air, because I've been sort of stuck in for the last 2 days. So yeah, I think what's going to happen is I will just go for a walk in town. I might go to the Sunbed if I'm feeling well enough. Do that. And I need to go and get some more of the replacement sugar that I got, because I think we're going to start using that more than normal sugar in the house. It's much better for your teeth. Apparently it actually actively helps your enamel and your minerals in your teeth. It doesn't damage your teeth, so that's really in itself a good reason to swap over. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. So I'm thinking of going to get some more of that. And I still haven't been able to find any fondant icing to make. Kenzie wants to make these little model-y things. I might look on Amazon quickly and see if I can get some ordered tomorrow. I'm sure they do fondant on Amazon, to decorate his cake on Saturday. But I might just spend the day tomorrow. I need to buy him a cake for, actually, the cake isn't for Saturday, is it? No. So the cake he's going to have on his birthday on Saturday is one that we'll do with his friends. So I'll just get a nice cake from Waitrose, I think. An off-the-shelf job. But the cake we're going to have with family will be on Sunday. And that's the one that needs to be the sugar-free and everything else. Whether or not Lee'll have the one with sugar in tomorrow, I don't know. He's allowed a treat now and then. Oh, I'm so sorry. There's a lot of yawning going on. But he did have fish and chips yesterday, so that's kind of his treat for the day. Thing is, he doesn't have a bloods monitor, so we're not sure. They haven't given him one of those. And I don't know when his next, I think it's every 3 weeks he's having his urine checked to make sure that, or blood checked. Is it every 3 months and every 3 weeks? I don't know. He's having his blood and his urine checked because they want to make sure these tablets he's on is flushing the sugar out of his system. For those of you that might not have followed recently, there's a lot of this going on, isn't there? That I've smudged my mascara. Didn't really need to put any mascara on, did I? It's very vain of me, but I've put it on because I'm filming and I wanted to look a little less poorly. What was I saying? See, my brain's still all over the shop. Lee, those of you that haven't been watching regularly or haven't watched recently, Lee was diagnosed as diabetic just after Christmas. Right, it's like 6 minutes of waffling and I really don't know whether or not I got any interesting info across. So I'll leave it there for now and come back to you a bit later. I have no idea what I'm going to be filming today. I do need to make a banana cake because I've got bananas that need using, so I might film that. I'll see you in a bit. I'm making flapjacks with the bananas that were definitely past their best. Lots of fruit and some honey is the sweetener. They're my sugar-free flapjacks, as in there's no refined sugar in them. But obviously there's fruity sugars and honey. A yummy batch of fruit flapjacks. Kenzie will be straight into that when he gets in from school. I've scragged my hair up and I'm going to get in the bath. It's about 12:30. I'm feeling a lot perkier than yesterday. The headache has gone, which has made a huge difference, and that ear thing comes and goes, but it's gone more than it's there. That funny heartbeat blocked feeling. And the aches and pains are slowly leaving my body, so I think whatever it was is finally, after 48 hours, well, a bit more than that, because it started Monday morning. I started to feel rough. Monday morning I started to feel rough, so I think it's just starting to pass, whatever it was. Oh, that's the door. I'm gonna go get that parcel for Brendan. Now, normally that would have happened once I'd got in the bathtub, so I'm impressed that that's happened before I got in the bathtub. Anyway, I've been chatting to my friend Virginia via WhatsApp, because obviously it was her mum's funeral. If you've been watching me a while, you'll know that her mum passed away 2 weeks ago, and she went to her mum's funeral Tuesday, and she's now come back home, and so we've just been chatting, seeing how she's doing. But I've also been chatting to Minx Laura. We're sending each other voice messages over Messenger, because, well, that's the way Laura communicates with me, using voice messages rather than texting. But it's good actually, because it feels like you're actually having a conversation with somebody, but you can answer in your own time, so that works really well. Anyway, I'm going to go check on this bath and then go and relax and read my book, which is that one that I've been telling you about, the second in the series, and I'm really looking forward to the third one coming out in September. I've made myself a little fruity snack with some evaporated milk. I fancied crisps, and then I was like, no, be good and have some fruit, and then, you know, cover it in creamy milk. But, you know, can't have it always, can you? Actually, you can have it always if you have such a thing as willpower, which I do not. Anyway, I'm feeling a lot perkier. The bath has helped, and I didn't do my hair, but I'll do that tomorrow. It'll be fine. Yeah, so I'm going to eat this and then I'm going to go and read. I didn't end up reading in the bath because I was just chatting to Laura the whole time. So I'll have to do my reading in a minute. about 3:45. I've just sat and edited this video. Oh my goodness, if you can make any sense of half the stuff I say in it, you're a better person than I am. Oh my goodness, I'm yawning again. Oh, I'm sorry. I just realised that I was flitting from conversation to conversation this morning. My brain is clearly quite fuddled. Fuddled, is that even a word? I feel really tired now, but it's too late to really have a sleep. Part of me wants to read, but I also know if I read I'm going to fall asleep, so I don't know what to do. Oh, dear me. I'm sorry. But I am feeling a lot perkier. I know I might look like I'm half asleep, but I am definitely on the mend. Yes, my mum has said I can go over tomorrow and drop off, well, put a load of laundry on, so I'll do that. Then I'm going to go for a little walk with my sister. Since as we can't go and do the big hike, we'll both go out and get a bit of fresh air tomorrow. We've had a conversation. I've got my sunbed booked, so unless I take a turn for the worst, then I should be well enough to go out tomorrow. The washing machine is booked to be repaired on Tuesday. They would have come on Monday, but that meant staying in another day. Bearing in mind I've got to be in on Tuesday because I've got the kids and I've got 4 little ones and it's just harder to get out. I figured I may as well book the repair guy to come on that day. Part of me is hoping they just retire the machine now. It's going rusty on the outside. It's had a lot of repairs done to it and it is insured. Oh, I'm so sorry. Pip, get a grip. Anyway, clearly not making much more sense now, am I, than I was this morning. Maybe I do need a nap. I'll come back to you in a bit. It's 4 o'clock and my eyes are just going. I'm not reading anything because my eyes are just shutting. And then I'm like, oh, I can't read. I've got my eyes shut. So I'm going to lay down and doze until Kenzie gets back in about half an hour. I'm nicely filled with a nice dinner. Kenzie is eating his dinner, which was chicken Kiev, roast potatoes and vegetables. He's got green beans, cauliflower and carrots. So he is eating a rainbow, well, part of a rainbow. I wish to apologise for the very muddled and addled brain situation that I've been having today on this vlog. During my editing, I realised, I think I may have already even said this, that's how muddled my brain is, that I was all over the shop. So I'm sorry. Hopefully normal service will be resumed pretty quickly. Obviously, and I don't know if I've said this or not, obviously, I'm sure I've probably said this, we won't be doing the walk tomorrow. It's clearly not happening because I've not been at work for 2 days. So the big Thames walk isn't happening. But it will be happening in another couple of weeks. Next weekend I am away overnight. Well, I'm seeing Daryl and Keith. They're coming to my end of the country and we're spending a night here and then the next morning heading off and spending a night somewhere else. And you'll find out where that is when we filmed it. We're not giving stuff away because, you know, you never know. You never know. But I'm really looking forward to that, a night away in Spog. The new blinds are done. My friend messaged me today and said, could you pop over tomorrow and fit them? So I said, yeah, that would be fantastic. I've given her 2 time slots, one before I go out at lunchtime and then one when I get back after picking Kenzie up from school. So I said I can do either of those, either side of that block that I'm out, sort of after lunch. And she's not got back to me yet, so I'll wait and see. But that'll be great. They're going to look really lovely, and then I can show you. And I'm really pleased that Kenzie's party is going ahead. His little gathering here is going ahead. He says one of his friends now can't come because they're not very well. I have asked them all to do lateral flow tests because obviously, why do I keep saying obviously? I need to find a new word that's not obviously. But clearly, the schools are all suffering with higher numbers of COVID. Now they're all back at school and their school is no different. So I suggested it was a good idea to do lateral flows before they came. They've all put in their pizza orders, so Kenzie and I will stop at Asda on the way home tomorrow and get some goodies for his gathering on Saturday. Right, I'm going to stop waffling because I've made little sense through this vlog, and I really don't want to subject you to any more brain melting nonsense than you absolutely necessarily needed to hear. Not that you needed to hear any of it, you come here by choice. You poor people, you poor people, but I do appreciate it. So thanks very much, and please do come back again. And I'm going to say it, because I never say it, but if you like what you see here, this completely addled brain in this demented state, probably don't subscribe, because I'm hoping it won't stay around much longer. But check out the other stuff that I've done in previous vlogs, because that's more me, and you might like it, and you might want to come back and then press that subscribe button, wherever it is. Thanks. I never do that, just thought I'd stick it in there. Thanks for watching.